Race Wars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Race Wars podcast.
Yeah, we're here with Jimmy Norton.
Jimmy Norton, Emmy award-winning Kurt Metzger's back. Kurt, get home.
Emmy award watching Kurt Metzger.
Kurt.
No, the show won best sketch variety show, but I don't get a statue. That just the producers get a statue.
But you might get a statue. They ain't Judd Apatow using his Hollywood fingers to make it happen?
Yeah, but that's not any guarantee. But yeah, Judd really did try to make calls for my song.
Right. Oh,
he was like more upset than I was about it. Then I was like, I felt stupid. Like, should I be more mad about this?
Yeah, because long ago, Judd Apatow was the nobody you are.
Yeah.
Today.
Jesus.
I'm not.
That's frightening.
I would think it's a story of hope.
No, I never knew Judd was that bad.
Well, Sherrod sang that. I would not insult Judd. Yeah, no, Judd listens to the show, dude.
Yeah, he does.
He wants to get on with Ann Coulter. We should try to make that happen.
We should make that happen, because she's far right, she's far left.
He'd be surprised how easygoing. Like, she's fierce, but she's very charismatic when you meet her.
Right.
People like her when they meet her. They think, oh, she's a bitch. And they meet her, and she couldn't be nicer.
No, it is. And especially when people are like, oh, I'm going to fight with her. I'm like, all right, well, you think that you're just going to come at her. She's kind of luring you in with all the fucking like Connecticut mean humor.
People come in with a whole bunch of passion and things they thought she said that she didn't really say.
Yeah.
And then they lose. Aaron, who said, who Aaron on the show?
Yeah.
For fucking Jezebel. She came in the first time like, oh, I'm going up against Ann Coulter, her other girl. Not Aaron so much as who was the other one who was on with her? The comedian.
Carolyn Castiglia.
Right. And then they all taking pictures with her at the end of the show.
Did Ann maul them?
No, she hugged them and.
No, but I mean in the debate.
Oh yeah, she tore them apart because they came in with too much passion and no facts.
Yeah.
You gotta have facts.
I don't even think Aaron didn't really start a thing like that. Carolyn was very
Carolyn was really aggressive.
But listen, I tried to argue about the religion thing, and her whole technique with me was just to like dismiss it, like, oh please. Yeah, so it's not really a great arguing.
She did that to me with gay marriage too. I'm like, they have the right. She goes, oh, why should they want to get married? I was like, all right, I don't know what to say.
I know, there's no, that's the ultimate get out of it move.
Yeah.
But she goes,
why would they want it anyway? Why would they want to go to school with us?
Oh, you don't want to do that.
I still say that.
Oh, shit. Oh, Jim. Kurt, so give us some fucking Emmy adventures. What happened?
Well, first I got my suit dry cleaned. Oh, not that far back.
They get your suit dry. You need to get blood out of their knees.
Yeah. And there was still some, but it's a black suit, so guess what?
You never get all the blood out.
Never.
Yeah, and I don't know, dude. I was like nodding off during the ceremony.
Well, it's like 9 hours long, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's just like all these actors' stupid. You know those faces they make when they're waiting for their awards on award shows that like. You know, it's like Peter Dinklage had this like scraggly beard, but it was like a thoughtful actor beard.
His shot was more of a body shot, right? Because his legs were swinging. I saw his whole body in his shot.
Oh, you know what? He might just have hairy legs.
That was a little bit.
I wonder why his beard had shoes on it. And now I realize.
Now, did you notice? Did you notice
that actor face where
he
you're like,
spit his gum in his wife's mouth when he went up for his award?
Really?
You didn't see that, did you?
I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah, me too. Hold this, bitch. The breadwinner's going up for some accolades.
Karen, let me spit my gum in your goddamn mouth. Hold this gum while I get my
exactly. That's almost as hot as her
accolades.
That's almost as hot as her blowing someone and then spitting it in his mouth.
By the way, this army helmet. Wait, Karen, come here by the Goldstein mic. Because we were trying to explain. This is our. I don't know. Oh, E-Rock gave us this helmet, but I put it on Karen when I bang her. And she just goes limp like a fucking ragdoll.
Show the cameras. The camera see the helmet.
What happens? You put this on.
No, Karen, not that one. That's what big boys.
Yeah, put it on, and then she just goes limp. Karen, how hard is it to get on the mic?
Go to the little kid's table.
I swear to God, you better get this helmet on and get ready for a beer.
I mean, the helmet's as heavy as Karen, ain't it? Yeah. That's why she goes limp. How heavy is this on your head?
Why do you put the helmet on?
It's so her head, when it bangs in the wall.
You know why.
Yeah, her head bangs in the wall and it protects her.
Oh. I thought it was turning on your stomach and let Sergeant Bilko fucking the shitter.
No, there's that too. She goes limp like a dead body. Just explain it, Karen.
Explain it.
Oh, I just let all my muscles relax and wait till it's done, and I relax my whole throat and internal systems and just drool onto a pillow.
With an army helmet on.
It works out really
nice.
nice.
That's a scene from Private Ryan.
That's awesome.
That's a
Fuck
scene
her like I found her in a foxhole.
Yeah.
That's right. I saw that in Private Ryan.
So let's see Peter Dinklage do that, is my point.
No, you're right. You're right. What else happened?
Spit his gum in
he
his
spit his gum in his wife's mouth.
Oh, I got some swag.
Sexy, though.
And
Tommy's here, too. Let's mention that Tommy's back.
Go-to gay Tommy is here.
Go-to gay Tommy's here.
Tommy.
You ever met Jim Norton?
Yeah, have you met Jim?
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Jim. How are you?
I got some swag.
I didn't trust an exchange between the two of them.
Why?
Why?
Hi, Tommy.
Like they've known each other before?
How are you? He was like, good to see you, Jimmy.
Well, it's like the senator who sees the mail in the sewer. Hello, senator. Hello, stranger.
You are looking well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Stranger. Yeah, I went to this fucking, like a swag thing where really they take you around and, you don't just get the gift. You have to listen to their little fucking sales pitch for their shit. Like you might buy more.
So what did you get? Let's name some of the good gifts.
I got some sunglasses I like a lot.
Excellent. You lose those on a subway next week.
A certificate for these custom-made shoes by this dude. They're pretty nice shoes.
Custom-made shoes? Who, you fucking Forrest Gump when he was 6? Fucking magic shoes?
These are magic shoes. No, wait a minute. They said it was for swag. Why was the swag thing a flea clinic? No, stop. That's silly, Jimmy.
He got leg braces.
Yeah.
My mama said those are magic shoes.
Exactly. Fucking the Arthur Bach Corporation. You fucking...
This was my swag
shoes. One
shoes.
blocky shoe. Yeah, one's a big blocky one.
One's a regular one.
But it's cool of them to give you that. And then, I got a T-shirt of Bruce Lee as a DJ. Very hot in L.A. right now.
Bruce really? Oh, yeah,
Bruce Lee
yeah.
DJ.
I know that. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I've seen that T-shirt.
Yeah, and I got it for free.
It's pretty cool if it comes with cocaine, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What's the purpose otherwise?
Well, it came with some coffee from some African country. You've heard, I can't remember the name. One of them coffee countries. But also, but then, let me tell you the downside of that little swag thing. There's all these fucking charities there masquerading as swag. Like, you come up and you're like, oh, okay, what free stuff am I getting? And they're like, we are a Save the Wolves Foundation, and we accept donations. Here's a cup.
Maybe they was giving out wolves.
Yeah,
no, I
exactly.
asked. That's the first question I asked.
Okay.
I'm not lying. Literally.
Well, where's my wolf?
He goes, I'm from Save the Wolves. I'm like, wait, so are you giving us wolves? I don't understand. And no, they wanted us to go on camera and howl. It's like, what's your thing to howl about? And then they wanted famous people to go on their camera and go, woo! And I went, I want more free stuff and not this. Woo!
Did you say that? That'd be great.
I'm like, what do you want me to? He goes, what would you just howl about in life? I'm like, well, I would literally never do that in my life. So maybe you could guide me as to what you want me to say.
Or you should have given him a different answer, like, what would you howl about in life? An old lady falling down the steps? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I think you meant laughter.
There you go, dumb Keith.
Already pointing.
Finally. He gave us the middle finger. That's not a point.
Yeah.
Oh.
And why you going to have the young lady escort you in here, Keith?
That's
like, you need a...
Why was he pointing
Thank you, ma'am.
Where's my seat?
You sit over there.
I don't want to sit way over there.
He's not even on time for this show. He's late for the morning show.
He's late for every show.
I was late. I was seeing the game. The game was outside.
What game?
What game?
The football
game.
The football contest?
The game. How's the Cowboys outside the game? The rap guy. The hip-hop artist.
Oh! But hearing it from your old man mouth.
Exactly.
The last thing we think is rapper.
Exactly. We think Domino's in jail.
No, I
In a
don't.
million years, I never would have guessed he meant
No.
that.
No.
The game? When I say the game, you don't think of the game?
Yeah,
No.
if you would have said 50 Cent, I would have thought
What do
you
you
did a
think?
gig.
A good game of checkers?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Park, Keith in the park with some checkers. Let's do the
But the
game.
game was there. I'm like, well, look at the game. The game is tall as hell.
I met him at the Porn Awards years ago. In like 2007, he got some award. He had.
Of course you met him at the porno
I did. I
award.
took a picture of the Hello, Mr. Game, and he took the photo with
He
me.
sponsored some porns, I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Who knows his real name?
I know it. Clarence Wilkins.
I'm glad he goes by the game.
No, I just made that name up.
He just
You
made
believe
that
in me. See, if I talk rap shit,
Yeah.
you believe it right away.
Absolutely.
Adolf
That's the
Caesar.
difference.
That's his real name.
I'm old enough that I said that rap wouldn't make it. That's how old I am.
He shunned rap for the longest.
Yeah.
It's just a fad.
Yeah.
He said that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. He's still trying to find cool Herc CDs.
I bet you could do like a TED
Who's
Talk.
Cool Hurt? What are you talking about? He's one of the founding fathers of hip hop from the
They
Bronx.
don't damn founding father of hip-hop.
Whoa, Keith.
He's not.
Damn it, Keith.
That's one thing I know who the founding father is.
Cool.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. Maurice White from Earth, Wind, and Fire is the founding father of hip-hop. That's what it is.
Keith likes what y'all know about music. What y'all know about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You damn right. That is. You damn right. Yeah. I was so...
We need to make an album of all these.
What y'all know about...
What y'all know about the OJs?
I said till I die, rap ruined the slow jam.
The When We Were Kings soundtrack is this fucking high school graduation music.
Stupid. It messed up my slow jam.
I'm breaking shit.
That's what rap did for me. Messed up my slow jam.
Slow jams are terrible.
What about I Need Love?
I got the hell out of you. Can't take
Yeah.
a girl
alone in my
to the
room.
wall
Sometimes
on
I
I
stare at
Need
the wall.
Love.
Sherrod, Keith likes California raisin music more than anything else.
No, man.
He likes
No.
pianist blind.
Y'all
What
ain't
you doing
understand.
behind the piano with those eyes?
You don't
That's
need
what
no
Keith
eyes. What y'all know about no eye music?
Let me tell you what happens.
What y'all know about seeing? You ain't seen nothing.
No, you don't know the OJs. You don't know the Ohio players. You don't know the Isley.
I know one OJ, and I know one OJ, and I love his work.
Ah, God damn it. Where'd y'all get Pete Davidson
Yeah, exactly.
from?
Fucking. What'd you say?
Where we get Pete Davidson from? Gotta get the camera
Oh
on.
my God!
We growing a Pete from scratch.
Yeah.
It's like
Hey, Natterman Davidson. I want to talk to you.
Shelby really is Natterman Davidson. Oh my God! Keith just noticed that Shelby, our new.
Stop
what do you-
attacking the crew, man.
Your
Shelby,
crew-
what's your actual
crew bugs me.
crew? Like, I don't know what the titles of things are.
Is government?
I don't know radio stuff.
Producer.
He's
Our
producer.
Shelby.
He's whatever y'all tell him to be. Now, stop.
Listen, stop
Stop
talking.
acting like y'all got a professional show. What do we... and that lets you know you don't know shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I
This
don't
is your
know.
show. You don't know what a guy does.
I don't know.
I
what
know.
anyone
Kurt
does.
doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what anything is. I have this helmet. For
I know
a very
you come
good
in here
reason.
talking down to white people, Keith. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't think that guy is white. I put money that he's not white.
He's only white on the coast. You saying he's Jewish?
I'm saying he's got some Elliot Rodgers in him.
No.
He's half a Chinese man.
He's got Jeter in him. A little Jeter.
You got Jeter in you?
No.
Yeah.
Little Middle Eastern.
You got some brown to
Middle
you.
Eastern.
Shelby, you got Jeter in you?
$20 up right now. This kid has some Puerto Rican in him.
Oh my God! Someone get me a brown lunch bag. I got to test Shelby. out.
Can he go to school with us or not?
Hey, somebody go to Home Depot and get some paint swatches. Gonna figure out what the hell Shelby is.
He just got finished walking pit bulls. I guarantee.
You think he got some Latino in him?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, what are you?
Half Jewish, you know,
Yeah, I saw that when you did the hand gesture.
Well, that explains the job.
And half
English.
What?
English? What is English?
Leave him alone, guys.
I'm American. English.
He's half Jewish and half England.
It's a mix of English and Peter Dinklage.
I'm English.
That's that accent that he has on that Game of Thrones, Peter. It's an English accent.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave the kid alone, Keith. He's just trying to, you know.
Hey, now that we know he's all white, definitely leave him alone.
Well,
He's all white.
Jews.
Sorry, Shelby. I thought you weren't all white, but now that I know you're on the right
I
team.
still don't believe he's all white.
First of all, Jewish is not white in the middle of this country. We need some
Right.
truckers to call in right now and tell us how much Jews ain't white. Truckers, I know you heard me.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's
They need to
actually
know.
white?
I think they
it's
need to know.
situational, you know.
White is just a
Like,
state
well,
of mind
if it's
now. It's a
around-
state of
yeah.
mind.
Yeah. You were on time tonight. You're white, Keith.
That's right, Dad. I'm 100% black.
Whoa.
Till I die.
Damn.
Is that how they actually...
Why you ain't defend me, though? I just defended him attacking you.
Because you didn't defend yourself, Sherrod.
I waited for you.
This is called race wars. Let's get this shit going.
Punch her in the face. I'll punch Jimmy.
Oh, my helmet!
That started that.
That's what I got the helmet for.
Keith came in because Keith got some real Philadelphia. The police used to beat him every day of the week. Anger.
Yeah,
white
we
police.
We used to have race riots in the 70s all the time.
Guys,
Philly
I mean the
listen.
90s. I'm not that old.
You heard the opening of the Fresh Prince. It was very hard
Yeah.
for Keith.
Yeah. Keith threw the first rocket in
Rachel's here.
Watts.
Rachel,
Put Rachel
Yeah.
in that Karen seat right
Rachel,
there.
come over here.
Karen, beat it.
Make sure you get a camera on Rachel too.
Get this.
Rachel Feinstein.
Get that one Jew out and get this other
Yeah.
Yeah, put that mic. Get the.
Switch to
And she comes with treats.
Bring that mic up. Yeah, we got to
the Andrew Goldstein
She comes with a I don't have diabetes pack. M&M's and Coke.
Yeah. Why are you eating like somebody's grandmother in the hospital?
I asked to stop by the snack zone first. That's what they call it here.
Rachel, let me tell you why you're
stuff
here.
my dumb face.
We just wanted you to shout out your abortion. We're talking.
That's the hashtag shout your abortion is the whole campaign.
Oh, is it shout or shout out?
Shout out, I think.
How many abortions?
Vacuum out.
I already talked about mine before.
How many you got?
I just got one. Well, not counting a miscarriage.
Or the future ones.
Which is an abortion God gives you.
God give an abortion.
But I have one where I had to kind of pull the trigger because it was my ex, and she.
Why are you explaining it? You just had to just say it.
Well,
what kind of world do we live in? You got to explain a sweet abortion.
Exactly.
Well, I thought
I
that
wanted to travel more. That's what you got to say. I like sleeping in.
Here's what it is, Keith. I'm not a morning person.
There you go.
Exactly. I hate cartoons. Get in the car.
Thank you, Mr.
I'm not
Norton.
a breakfast guy, I guess.
I got a sweet 8.
8? Yeah, I'm up there with Keith.
You got 8 abortions?
I lost track after 5, yo. What's the point of counting
All
after
8
that?
of them were the woman's idea. Keith is chasing the car, but I love you. She's like, you don't owe me anything. I'll take care of this one.
I'll pay for this one
No,
myself.
it's no trouble.
My treat.
You got a good point.
Sweet
I should put these headphones
I've
on.
had none, to be honest. I really
Yes.
have had none.
Jim,
It's murder, it's fun.
your sperm doesn't work.
Certain girls can't get pregnant.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah, guys don't get pregnant.
Guys don't get pregnant.
That is too funny.
Yeah, I never.
None?
Jimmy's,
Zero?
Jimmy's sperm doesn't work.
I've been very
How
careful.
could a man who looks that much like a sperm not have one?
I've had none.
That's hard. That's crazy.
I know.
No scares?
No, I had a couple.
Jimmy
of,
was fucking in the butt. Even when he was fucking girls, he was fucking in the butt.
a couple of minor scares.
Look,
but
lady
nothing.
boys don't get pregnant.
Yeah, exactly.
But even when it was a girl,
It's called safe sex.
he's still he's still a butt boy, even with the girl.
No,
No.
No?
I like the pussy. Yeah.
I know you like a pussy, and if it's nice and
Ew.
roast
Yeah,
beefy.
that's yeah.
You like it, you look at it,
you
but
like
you
it?
still go for the butt.
No, I pull out. I pull out.
You pull out?
And every time you were perfect, fucking Rhythm Nation, Janet
Pretty
Jackson.
good, yeah.
No, I never pull out.
Really, nothing on the
No.
Rhythm Nation, Janet.
That's right.
Listen, pulling out has never failed me, but what I dumped one in.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's
I like
so
to
fun to
dump all
dump,
the
though.
time.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I
I
dumped
get
it
my
in there.
stats out there.
Nothing beats shitting, pissing, and nutting.
In the same vagina
Inside of
at the
vagina.
same time.
Oh, my.
Like
Can
a
we make a
bird.
fun-loving ditty out of that? Nothing beats shitting in a vagina. Wow, this is a lovely day.
Sing it to the
Nothing
top.
beats shitting in a vag.
I'm not until you tried it, Ray.
Nothing could be finer than to shit in a vagina.
How do you rhyme it so quick?
Baby.
Yeah, he's been down that road before.
Damn right.
Sure have. You put a fucking mask on her, she feels it tapered. Oh, this feels nice.
Now let me ask you something. How many Sherrod did you go to?
What?
How many?
Oh, I went to all of them.
To all-
Listen, this was black
You wouldn't miss
girls.
one.
These were black girls, so I had to make sure they wasn't going shopping with it.
Yeah.
That's what, you know
I
what?
give them the money. I can't trust it. I got to see the
Sherrod,
baby's legs
yeah.
get pulled out a bitch
Wow.
to
They
get
probably-
my money's worth.
Yeah.
I didn't go to any
He
of them.
had people forage a few receipts.
Let me
He's
see
like,
his
wait
ankles.
a second, that's from Target.
I really, yeah.
Hold on, Target doesn't do abortions.
J.C.
Yes, they
Penney.
do now. They do now.
Wait a minute, Sneaker Stadium does abortions.
They give flu shots and abortion.
She bought herself a ladder and jumped off it. See, get it?
Did you go to all of them, Keith?
Hell no.
I know you didn't. You
I'm consistent with what I do.
You're a scoundrel.
You damn right. I ain't going no damn abortions. For what?
God.
But so you didn't
He'll
have to say no.
FaceTime. He'll FaceTime the abortion. That's what he offers at FaceTime.
Did you Skype an abortion?
How's it going? Give me a thumbs up if she's okay, Doc.
What are you talking about?
Turn the volume up so you can hear the plunk in the bin.
All right, good enough. Now, how do I find out if that's mine anyway?
Do they have
All right,
that?
too much.
That little basket in the fucking trash can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got special garbage bins in the back.
Yeah.
That they lock. Because people go through there. You know the bums be out there playing with little dead babies.
It looks like buffalo wings. What can you do?
Rachel, you want to join in?
Did we already talk about the Carly Fiorina thing that everybody already discussed?
What's going on with her?
What is
Oh,
it?
no,
What is
she
this,
was
Fox
just...
News? What are you talking about?
No, let us talk now, Keith.
The woman had an abortion.
Keep in mind, as I'm saying, I have no formal education. It was just one thing I heard on the TV, one thing I heard on the tube. But they mentioned she was talking about Planned Parenthood.
The hashtag Shout Your Abortion campaign?
No, I didn't know about that. That sounds like a fun-loving campaign.
Yeah. I think I started that,
You
2
gotta
weeks
do it
ago
in
on the show.
Oprah voice. I had an abortion! That's what I heard!
Look under your seat. You get an abortion. You get an abortion.
The first 8 rows get one of mine.
Stedman's crying on the side.
It's my abortion!
Now, Rachel, what you were saying?
So she went on the Republican debate, and she was talking about Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
And that rumor around that video that I guess was doctored or whatever.
Yeah, right.
but-
Yes.
Yeah,
It was horseshit, yeah.
and I
Oh, yeah.
don't even remember what she said, so watch me wildly misquoting it. But it was something like, and the fetuses, they were flapping around on the table and they wanted to get out. Like,
Oh
it
my
just sounded
God.
like madness.
Hold on. Wait, Rachel, you just described when I fuck Karen when she has this helmet on. That's so uncanny. I was just describing that to Jimmy. And then it turns out she flops like a fetus.
He said the little
Like a
blonde
fetus.
Jews flapping around on the abortion
Oh,
No,
it's
she
barbaric.
was talking about like that Planned Parenthood video, but she kept describing it like it wasn't even real. It was some
it must
doctor
look like
video.
a fetal pig.
But they kept talking about it.
Oh,
how,
yeah, I know
like,
the video.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It was supposed to be like a expose on the Planned Parenthood people, but they doctored the, I know.
Yeah, but when they talk about it, they sound insane. Like they sound like they're talking about like they're talking in tongues at a church or something. They sound
cut
so
stuff
crazy.
out. Yeah, they cut a lot of stuff out.
I want to see the original uncut version because the one I saw looked disturbing.
No,
but-
she explains it. You don't get what happens is you're allowed to donate. If you have an abortion, you can donate the tissue to research. Okay, so what the money involved is how much it costs to transport that, which we've been using that for years. So there's nobody ever selling a fetus. There's money involved, but that is strictly transporting
the way
shit.
she was talking about money was
It
weird,
is
though.
kind of.
Wasn't it
That's
weird the way
because
she
it was
was
cut
money?
up. She's like, no one's getting a Lamborghini or something off it.
No. Before that, when she said the person that mentions the money does poorly on the bargain, she said like the one who names the price does.
There's a bunch of shit cut out that makes it
okay.
legit.
And plus, it's real butchery the way they do it. They try to make it seem like it's surgical. It's just like cutting up a pig.
So you're talking about it, not the video. You're talking
not
about
the video.
the
actual when you donate the fetus.
and I don't think the doctor has to put on a lobster bib either. But that's what happens. It's appalling. There's a lot I would change.
Oh, you are too much. Now tell us more about these Emmy adventures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so
you was
then,
at the Emmys.
Yeah, wait. So then there was the dumb actor face. I already said I got a Bruce Lee shirt.
Who did you see that was like, oh, all right, she got a fatter ass?
Oh,
and
I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody like that, but I saw the chick from How to Do a Murder.
Oh, but
What's her name?
Viola Davis.
Yeah,
Viola
she
Davis
was in
who
the
won.
winner's room,
Viola
and
Davis.
Mel Brooks was back there, sitting Amy on his lap.
Do you think she was
Mel
the
Brooks'
winner?
lap?
Or you think they gave it to her because it was time to give a black woman a...
Oh, it was affirmative action, no question.
What?
Whoa, you son of a bitch.
Whoa!
I just wanted to start. I fished it out there and
Punch
told him. Yes.
I like
Put
that
your helmet
Kurt,
on.
I like that Kurt was there, but you didn't even know.
Yeah, no, I have no.
It's like,
no,
I
I
saw
know
that
who she
chick
is.
from that thing. Like, dummy,
I
that
don't
was the
watch-
story of the night.
I don't watch any
Yeah, it's only-
network shows, but I don't have any idea. Maybe who the fuck knows? And then who else is back
No,
there?
she deserves it.
Tom
She
Hanks.
is the best thing on television as far as acting.
She's an amazing actress.
She was in The
Man or
Help.
woman.
You ever see The Help?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
great in the Help.
Real tear fest.
I don't know.
I didn't like the help. I hated the help.
The Help was great.
It stunk.
You didn't
I
like it because there was
hated
too
The
much
Help.
reality for you, Keith.
It wasn't.
Listen,
I just
Keith
didn't
was
like it.
there
It
when it
bugged
happened.
And that's what he should be doing for a living.
Oh, come on.
Keith
Too
is still
soon,
making-
Jimmy. Too soon.
Keith is still
I thought
making
it stunk,
pies.
too. I hate
Pies is there. Yeah, I don't have any opinion
The
on it.
shallow victory they gave her by taking a shit in the pie.
Yeah, now get out of here.
No.
Stop
Stop
it.
it.
Sometimes you
Fat
guys
chick
get this
giving
shit in
a
a pie.
nice, taking a dump.
I don't like.
me.
I was so focused on whether it's just
Octavia?
I did a
Yeah.
statue.
Fat Octavia bugs me.
It was concentrated too much on the white people and how great they were. It was nonsense.
Yeah, you know,
Who,
white
the ones
people
that
do
were
wrong,
being
to be
racist?
honest with you.
No, but the Emma Stone and
I like the
Oh,
racist
Emma Stone
ones.
was good.
Oh, of course.
You like
You're right,
racism?
I thought it was about a tragedy where some people were tricked into eating a very bad pie.
Yeah. I thought it was a show about
justice was
a
brought.
movie about poor service.
Thank you, Jimmy. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, fire these employees, you darn toot.
You have no idea. I thought it was like an Ernie Anastas shame on you thing. What's in your pie? I knew it. I knew that's what they did.
And that's what white people
it was
deserve.
about how amazing white people were. They treated the peasants real lovely like. It's like, look, some of us were real sweet on the peasants.
They were so kind to those pie shitters. I thought...
Get it out now, Whitey. Get it out now.
Well, yeah, I was so focused on just if I get a statue, I didn't pay attention to anybody else.
I know you was in there just with the hawk out.
While I was on stage, I was like, wait, do I get a statue or not? Like,
I know
Did you
was
get a
bugging somebody.
statue?
oh, that's what
I know
was
you
saying
bugged
to
somebody backstage. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Hold on, do I get a statue? Dude, I was like Maury's wigs again for a statue.
Wait a minute. Did you get a statue?
I
didn't
turned
You
to
get
Maury's-
your money.
No, he was
Listen.
in the statue line,
Hold on, what am I?
and they ran out. There was an empty table. He walked up.
Yeah, no, they
He was
had,
probably like blowing weed out the window in that little after interview room
they
asking
had
people.
there was no windows in it. There was plenty of statues, but I just don't get one.
Yeah. How awful is it when
They're
they
like, no, we
look
have
it through?
plenty. Yeah.
Metzger, nope. I'll check over there with her.
Oh, my
That's the
God.
exit.
I go, what am I, a schmuck on reels? That's exactly what happened. So I don't. It might have been a very triumphant win for her. I would have no idea.
It was a triumph. And it's a long time since. First of all, I couldn't believe that a black woman never won for a lead in the drama on television.
Did she really? Nobody from Roots got it?
You know what?
No.
No.
Well, that was a miniseries, so that was different.
Oh.
That was disgusting. That's it. Lead. That's we got a black president. A woman can't get a shitty Emmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Who is she? What show is
Make
she
a
in?
lot of sense.
Well, the president is half black.
Exactly.
He's
It
full
is-
black.
That is weird that didn't happen.
Obama's absolutely full black.
You can't count the African father as both parents.
No,
Steve.
if you watch Obama, Obama walks like Denzel Washington. They just got
Like an old man?
Nah,
Like an
yeah,
old man
oh,
who
he's
needs her?
cool. He's
no,
cool
is
as
he
shit.
like he worked at Home Depot, but he's a killer? That kind of thing? No, yeah.
He's an equalizer.
He's got the same pants, and he's like, well, you should read this book. And he's like, I'm going to kill those Russians.
He's got bad knees, but he can take out the Russian mob.
And he jogs up and down the steps like a nerd. He's a nerd.
He's not a
He
nerd.
is a nerd.
dork.
He's part dork for sure.
He's absolutely not a nerd.
He's a Harvard lawyer and a nerd.
Here's what let me know that Obama is the truth. I checked his blackness, and here's what let me know he's the truth.
He's a dark.
How he walked down the line, he shook the white guy's hand like you should shake a white guy's hand.
Formal
And exactly. And
Okay,
now
one of
he's
these?
full but the black guy, he pounded him up.
Pounded him up, Keith?
Come here.
That shows he's a nerd.
No,
Farrakhan would have given a polite handshake to everybody.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he would have.
No,
Say
he
what
wasn't.
you will about Farrakhan.
It wouldn't
He
been
has
no-
class.
Yes, he does. Guys, a firm handshake and a good smile. You can't take that away
I
from him.
agree.
That's from his Calypso days.
I agree. So what he killed Malcolm X.
He did call the Jews hook-nosed bagel eaters.
Right, so that's what I liked
But you know
about him.
what? He's got some flair to his style. That's true.
Absolutely.
He's a proper gentleman.
Bagels are great food.
So what? He has command of the English language, Rachel. So what does that mean? Why is that a bad thing? So Keith,
Yes, sir.
let's get back to this racist Philadelphia. I want to know.
Wait,
because I know
wait.
you got a good story.
Sure,
Wait.
I have a great thing, though, for this Emmy thing.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because we're talking
I
about
was
the first
asking about
black
this
woman
whole
to get.
show.
Yeah, our old pal, racist Norm Macdonald, I'm sure.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, racist Norm
Oh,
Macdonald.
okay, nice.
And,
He has a lot to say about Viola Davis, I'm sure.
Yeah, racist Norm. You know about Viola Davis winning all the
first
the
Emmy?
victory of the night?
Black woman drama.
Norm, you watch the Emmys?
Yeah, I saw that there. I saw the Emmys there. Yeah, I did there.
Yeah.
And she won there. Imagine that there.
She was. She's the first black woman to win an Emmy
I
for
know
a
it.
drama series.
That's a shame there, right?
Yeah.
Why is it a shame?
The Emmys are going downhill there, aren't they? They're just not the same anymore.
Whoa,
there.
whoa. So you said it's bad now that she won?
It's just a shame there. You know, anyone can win there, apparently.
Whoa, so now it's the Source Awards because Viola won. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of doing that. Yeah, they have their own awards there. You know, they should just keep it on the Negro channel there. That's what they got to do there.
Wow, Norm.
Yeah, this is for white people, the Emmys there. That's why if you look at the statue there very closely there, that's a white person there. That's what that is there. He's white there.
All right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Racist Norm.
You guys are big budget right now. You got voices. Shut up.
And the guy and the mystery person doing it just fucking leans on the desk and faces away.
He's ashamed.
Let him be. That's Norm McDonald. Show some respect.
I don't like it.
All right.
Racist Norm's a
Hey, Jack Nicholson's here. He's going to turn around.
There should be a little curtain for him.
Yeah. Oh, racist Norm
He doesn't
curtain.
even get a tasteful curtain.
Goddamn
He
Emmys.
just gets his own head.
We all can do Norm
Yeah, well,
McDonald.
how about
What
you
the
do
fuck?
Let's hear it.
I'll tell you one thing. Shut up, Dibuono.
Hey, damn it, bunch. Here's Jigaboo. Bunch of damn blacks winning all the Emmys.
Thank you, Jim.
Is that Norm?
That's Nicholson.
Oh.
You want to walk in? We'll do walking. Oh, Jigaboo, what? Oh.
Yeah, who else you gonna do, guys? Thank
What
you.
else you got?
Fucking asshole. I should walk out right now.
James Cagney wasn't happy. Oh, you dirty black.
Oh my God! If you make Keith walk out, you got the job.
That segment just infuriated me.
You didn't like it?
Absolutely not.
Keith let Norm McDonald answer for himself.
Show some goddamn respect.
And here's what these two dummies thought. Oh, this is going to kill. Wait till we get
Oh,
this
this
in
is
there.
great.
Yeah, we don't love
Shut
it.
your mouth. Jim, what did you think? Exactly.
No, but I thought it sounded like Norm. It was a good Norm impression.
Yeah.
Who can't? Everybody in here can do Norm.
I can't do
Rachel,
Norm.
can you please do Norm?
I can't do Norm.
Oh, Jesus
Right in your
Christ,
face,
Rachel.
Keith.
Wow.
Right in your
Leave it.
I think it's a fun idea. You say racist things in a fun-loving accent. I like it.
Yeah, thank you there, Rachel. I appreciate that.
Can you
I
do
appreciate
Vols?
that.
I wonder, can you do Rich Vols, huh?
Okay, so loosen up. Okay, first of all, why were you listening to Norton, that little hack? Okay, my dick jizz is bigger than Jim Norton. Okay, you stink. Okay, what have you done lately? You stink. I got more credits than any of you people. Okay, loosen up. You want poetry? Go to Soho. You want toilet paper? Go to Walmart. Okay?
Oh, this guy's talented.
I like him better than the real Rich.
Everyone does.
Yeah, he gets a good response.
That's great.
fans.
No,
beautiful.
that was great.
What was great?
The whole segment,
He's
Keith.
mad because you can't do impersonation.
I know.
I know. Why can't
Give me one, anybody.
I wish I could.
William Stevenson, nigga. Just get bloated.
Just blow it up.
Just blow it up and pass out.
Keith has no impression.
I do them all. It was deep voice. How you doing, man?
Oh, that Barry
Well, now
White.
that Keith
My
brought
slow
the
jam
show to
voice.
a halt,
Shut up, Dibuono. You heard it. Enough of balls. Put them away.
I don't know. I could
No,
go for
bring
more
him.
voice.
More voice.
Oh, hey, yeah, I do like the voice. Wait, where's Caitlin though? Because I want to do this news thing.
What?
What is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Do we know
Why
a
are you
blind
lo-
item? Ooh.
He come back just throwing things. What are you doing?
Because I forgot that this makes me laugh. This story, the Ben Carson Muslim thing.
Okay, let's talk about it. Ben
Yeah,
Carson is.
but
Wait.
Taylor
Let me
said
see
it,
what
yeah.
Keith thinks about Ben Carson first of all.
I don't like that nigga.
What?
Why
Did you say that, or did I think it?
Oh my good God Almighty! Why do
You do not like Ben Carson?
No, I don't. Well, you know I hate black Republicans.
But
Everybody knows
he's a
that.
non-politician.
Well,
It's
you
not
can't
that
just-
he's a non-politician.
He's like
That
Bernie
infuriates
Sanders.
me.
He's more of a real guy.
Let's get away from Democrats and Republicans, motherfucker.
No.
If you just met him somewhere, would you
Yeah.
like
I
him?
slapped the shit out of him.
Okay,
I'll
I'm
be
back
with
you
I
on
would
that.
slap
No,
the
you would
shit
just like
out
him
of
because there's nothing on you he can work on.
Jimmy, you are really on fire right now, and I don't like it.
Oh, he does have.
I like, even with Jim's weight loss, he still don't have a chin.
Damn, man, no need to make it real.
Yeah, you're right, dude. Even if it's a double chin, it was still 2 times 0 is 0.
He need to do some chin-ups.
Do you like Ben Carson's like that Urkelly voice?
He bugs the shit
He's
out
so
of him.
boring to me. To
Yeah.
me, is a bore, and I can't.
Because he's suppressing his blackness.
He's suppressing something.
Yeah.
His blackness.
You know what he
Let
talks
it come
like?
out.
His wife looks a little
She's white, I
No,
guarantee.
she's not white. She's black, but
dude, did you
she looked more boring than him.
He's like
Really?
the guy from, remember David Allen Greer and Amazon Women on the Moon was The Man Without Soul?
Right.
The man who took a
Don
bird-
No Soul Simmons.
Yeah, Don. He's fucking Don No Soul Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has nothing.
Tie a yellow ribbon around me.
Old tree.
Let's see the story. Let's see the story.
Tell the
Caitlin, you got
story,
it?
Caitlin.
Well, I'm sure as everyone knows, Ben Carson said on Meet the
Jeez, your
Press.
voice is as deep as Caitlin's.
He doesn't advocate for a Muslim in charge of the nation and said that Islam as a religion is incompatible with the Constitution.
Oh, so he took
Since-
shots at all Muslims.
Since then, his fundraising has skyrocketed to almost $1 million a day.
Because these white people hate Muslims.
yeah, why do you sound like you're mad about it, Caitlin? I think it sounds great.
These whiteys, let me tell you
I
something
think
about
it
these
sounds
white
like
people.
more of time for more of that.
They don't like no Muslims, these white people. They don't like them no Muslims.
He really is
No,
a
they
dumb-
don't like when they take that from a black guy. All right, we got to give it to this guy.
They're like, the enemy of your enemy is your
You know why
friend.
he's such a dumbass to say something like that, Muslim. First of all, obviously, there's not going to be a Muslim president. That's not going to happen.
It
You don't
could
say
happen.
it.
It could happen.
You don't say it out loud.
No, you know what?
Quietly
I
discriminate.
actually like that he said it. I can't.
I like that he said it too,
Yeah,
but I don't
have no
support
problem
it.
with that.
I don't support it. But I like that he-
I like it and I support it.
Whoa. But so that's the one thing you do like about him, Keith.
Yeah, that he don't.
I was
don't
surprised
want
though
no
because it's
Muslim.
kind of dumb. He seems like he's smart
Yes.
and hateful and boring. Those are
Yeah.
the qualities I get
Well,
from him. Like he has a real sleepy
First
quality
of all,
to him, you know.
what a
But like,
stupid thing to say after
Let Rachel
Obama.
finish, Kurt.
but
All right.
Yeah, put that helmet on. Put that helmet on, Kurt.
gently weeping. That was a sad moment.
I'm a
can share.
Muslim, and I don't like when a woman speaks.
He hear a woman's voice, he just want to stomp,
Yeah,
stomp, stomp, stomp.
You're a no Emmy having Muslim. Go ahead.
It's true.
No, but his point is that it basically he's saying that it doesn't correspond with the Constitution, but there's supposed to be separation of
Church and state.
Anyways, I don't understand why any of them are able to babble about religion at all. Why is anyone allowed? And they're always the first people to bring up the holiness of the
Yeah.
Constitution, which is like
Well, can I ask
one of the most
you?
basic principles of
Can I
it.
answer you in a Ben Carson voice?
Please.
You see, the founding fathers and designed the Constitution based on Jesus Christ.
I have separated
No.
twins.
Yeah.
They were twins.
Exactly. Fonzie fucked him.
I ain't
He
separated
does
twins
seem
with
like
my
he's
dick.
like just about to stroke. He seems like he should be on stroke
He
watch.
does
He's
long
just
blinks.
yeah.
You see his eyes? He
Yeah.
blinks like
But he's a brilliant man.
Yeah.
But he's just dumb with his politics.
Yeah, he's
That y'all say he doesn't
he's out of
deal
touch.
with.
I think he's out of touch.
Yeah.
Any religion, religion is the one thing they never attack, but you should be able to attack someone's religion. If this is the way you feel personally, why can't we address it?
Because it's supposed to be separation of church and state. So you running for president should have nothing to do with you being a Christian.
Then you
It
should
shouldn't
mention
By
have
the
to
way,
be.
Yeah.
Obama already proved we can have a Muslim president.
That's
Whoa,
why.
all right, all right. Enough is enough.
Attaboy.
Well, where's his? I want to see his second birth certificate, and I want to see his real college degree
Listen,
from
already-
forms of
Muslim
ID.
University.
Already saw your speech at the Trump rally.
Well,
so
I
you don't
have
to
some
do it again.
evidence that when you see it, it's going to blow the lid off this whole thing.
You got
It's just a
nothing.
picture of me with pigtails, stand with my dick between my legs. I'm going to build up the evidence. It's just me doing a Buffalo Bill dance.
I'm telling you, you know what, Sherrod, you can say whatever you want. It don't have nothing to do with Republicans and Democrats. The Republicans bug me as a whole.
But you don't know all Republicans.
I know them all.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I've lived long enough. I know them all.
Do you also hate Jay-Z and Nas's song Black Republicans?
Yes, I do.
And you hate Jay-Z too?
I don't like
Because
Jay-Z.
he's just as Republican as a fucking
No,
anybody
he's
else.
not.
For taxes, I'm sure he is.
He's both. He plays both sides. Only poor people play that Republican Democrat bullshit.
No.
Rich people go like this: I give you money, I give you money. Get out my way when I need
Donald
shit.
Trump gave a
That's
bunch
it.
of money to Hillary to help
To
her
both
become
sides,
senator.
yes.
Which is weird for him to
Only
be against
poor
it, yeah.
people get caught up in these fucking
I
parties.
listen to the
Let's hear your poor
Republicans
speech.
talk. I listen to them talk, and I don't like any of them. That's running
But you
for
said you
president.
like-
The ones
you
that's running for
women.
president, I don't like.
So here's
I
what
don't
I'm
like
telling
any
you.
of them either.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
They bug me.
I don't like them either.
So what are you saying?
But I don't like the Democrats either. You like Hillary Clinton so much?
Absolutely.
Nigga, stop.
I'm voting for Hillary.
Because you think she's Mrs. Garrett from Facts of Life, nigga. She ain't. You think you're her tootie.
Ah, you're damn right. Hillary's going to save us.
I don't know what that we need to like any of them. I don't think that the whole idea that you should have this
for governing.
folksy,
I'm talking about for governing.
But like the idea that you should have some sort of like a folksy good time with whoever's running for president. That's bad news to me. If I enjoy eating wings with you, that's not good. They're supposed to be smarter than us.
Rachel, that is exactly what I want.
Well, Rachel, who are you voting for?
Roy Rogers. I like a candidate that does some lasso work.
How about some more bigotry, Rachel?
It's so embarrassing when they go on that tour. They're like, I'm normal. It's so humiliating. And they have to stop and
that's why I like Trump. Because Trump is
for the love of, I'm out of here.
That's all it took.
Show him the door. I don't like him for voting for him. I like him that he's in the mix and he got everybody talking off their fucking talking points.
I would vote for him in a second for that reason. And the bottom line is he's not one of them. And that's how awful they are, is that he looks good.
Republican or Democrat, he's not one of them.
He has a Lego face all red. He's not fucking particularly likable.
How does the weed man come in the podcast?
We got our own supply.
I don't think you need to label someone based on their appearance.
That's a good point.
I think that's
clearly,
that was Andre 3000, by the way.
Trump is clearly himself. He's a wild asshole who doesn't know how to cover it up. That's the thing that's refreshing to watch.
It's not refreshing. He says dumb shit.
No,
they all would if they weren't so overly prepared.
Moron. I don't think he knows.
Everybody calm down.
No, he does know.
Everybody calm down.
He's just not as prepared as they are, and he's not as used to having to say polite things as they are. They've been really well trained.
I don't mind.
And when it comes to any responsibilities of being president, he would be a wild
moron. He says dumb shit. He's your man.
I don't care about dumb shit. I mean, polite shit. I care about dumb shit. I'm going to build a wall with a pretty door on it. Shut the fuck up.
I like a wall.
We like a nice door. What's wrong with that?
A little Mexican door.
Exactly. I would love to have a little door.
Those Mexicans hate those nice doors.
Can I just say this?
Well, they'll be the one putting it on the fucking wall.
Can I just say to Keith and also white Yamanika right now? Do you think Donald Trump can win, Keith?
I think he can.
Absolutely not.
That is how you know he's going to win.
Everybody who don't think he can win,
you could do a TED Talk based on just having Keith predict things and say the opposite of that, and he would be a futurist.
He's like that octopus who knew who was going to win the World Cup. But opposite.
Octopus Keith.
He's opposite octopus.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you who's going to win it. I'm making it. There's not going to be another white male president to 2060.
Oh, shit. We're getting nothing but white male presidents until 2060.
So
who do you think is next?
Hillary's up next.
Keith, you just cursed off future black presidents.
Hillary's up next.
She's not.
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
With dumb Trump yapping, that's why what's her name? The ugly bitch.
Hillary.
Weed man, are you Republican or Democrat?
Neutral. That's the smart answer. Because everybody smoke, nigga. Like Michael Jordan said, everybody wears sneakers. You can't hate just Republicans just for being Republicans.
I don't hate them for just being Republicans. I hate them for what they say and what they stand for. But they're for no one.
Really?
They don't love you, Sherrod.
So the Democrats love us.
Who?
Who? Should we go to commercial?
The black ones love you.
No, they don't.
Well, who? Obama loves you, nigga.
I love Obama. That's the name of that might be the title.
That was his. Oh, my God. That's the title, dude. Obama loves you, nigga.
That was Shepard Fairey's original poster.
Oh, my God. We got to have that poster made. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Sherrod. I had to go in on.
I loved it. What are you talking about?
That was the finest campaigning I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Keith's a phony. Keith didn't even vote for Obama.
Yes, I did.
Neither
He was
time.
in New York.
I voted for. I voted for Obama. Absolutely.
I don't believe
In
that
the
Keith
court of public
voted
opinion.
ever. And not only for
In the
Obama.
ballot of the cellar table.
Ever.
Oh.
I'm questioning Keith's voting.
Wait a minute. Who did you vote for?
I voted for Obama. Both times.
Absolutely.
And around a whole bunch of white people on the Upper East Side at that dumb Cardinal school.
And you look
whole school smell like
at
vomit.
Norton.
I haven't voted since 1992.
Shut up, Norton.
See?
But I'm going to vote
paid
this
for
year.
music.
Who you voting for?
He voted for Clinton in 96.
I voted for Ross Perot.
I voted for, what's his name? Mitch Romney. Do you know him?
You voted for Mitch Romney?
Yeah, Mitch Romney.
I hate you
I don't think he won that.
I hate you. So why would you do that?
It's Mitch Romney.
That's a great answer, Juan.
Mitch Romney didn't vote for Mitch Romney.
Why am I not going to vote for Mitch?
Ask Pete Natterman who he voted for.
Pete Natterman.
He voted for Lieberman.
Always with the Lieberman. Nutty Professor, who did you vote for? I voted for the lady with the pretty thing and the wine.
Oh man, this is disturbing.
It is what it is.
I think Hillary. I thought Hillary could win at the beginning of this whole thing.
She's leading again.
She's hateable.
They hate.
She's hateable.
Hillary
man
is leading again.
Against who? Listen, she's losing to Biden. He's not even in the race.
No, she's not. Update your shit, Sherrod.
So she's barely winning against a nigga who
where's
ain't
your
running.
producer who's supposed to give you the facts?
Hey, guys.
I think the problem is that when everybody that likes Hillary, and even people that like Hillary, always say that. They're always like, but everybody hates Hillary. Like, but I do think, like, and whatever, maybe that's true about some people, but maybe more people will come to their senses a little bit. I do think
I like her because I don't like her. Like, I think she would. If we had her instead of Obama, we probably would have got better health care, I feel like.
Whoa!
Yeah, she's obviously really smart, but like.
You watch your nondescript mouth.
I'll tell you why. Just because Obama tried to do all this like work with the other side kind of shit for a while before he figured out, do they just want to kill you no matter what? And she already went through that shit.
Yeah,
so
it's
she
not all
would have
hope and
muscled
rainbows. You have to just sit down and change
and
some
she's
policies.
a slick fucking snake.
She's smart as
honest
shit,
to God,
she's an
I
insider.
think I like having that her demonic power working for me.
She's not a demon.
How it works.
I wouldn't mind her.
That's
I
what I
wouldn't
like
mind
about
her.
her.
I mean, they're all.
But
Ted Cruz
I
is
doubt
so
it.
horrific. I'd like to see that.
Ted Cruz
I
is
hate
a
Ted
good
Cruz.
He's
man.
an evil little beady-eyed bastard.
He's handsome.
But guys, can I tell you about something way more important than this? And I'm sorry I even wasted our time bringing it up.
Do it.
UCB diversity. Caitlin, you got to tell us.
Oh, for the love of
It's an
God.
important story,
all right.
Keith.
No,
it's a
it's
comedy story.
Keith,
This better be
if there's
good.
one thing you're going to care about.
I'm going to break Caitlin's glasses if this is not good.
Hold on.
Let's go.
This is the Caitlin News Challenge. Caitlin reads news to Keith, and this
It better
news
be
better
good,
be
I swear to
good,
God.
or
All
she's
right,
getting her
Keith.
glasses
Is
broke.
there going to be any character in the middle? We'll
No,
boss.
I don't do that. Yeah, straight delivery.
We'll boss button it.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would love
We
that.
both love raising no McDonald's and have no plans to
Oh,
stop.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dibuono, we're finished with you.
Well,
Go.
no, just stay right there, Bob. You know,
The media
Do not listen to this old man. Now,
The media responded to a well-written blog post written about the culture problem at UCB, which the writer of this blog claims discourages diversity.
Yes, I shared
Yeah.
this with my Twitter army as well. Continue, Caitlin.
no, but how did it?
End of
Through
story.
microaggressions.
That's it.
Yeah, so they have a diversity program there, but there aren't a lot of people of
As
color
soon as you have a
on.
diversity program, you're
teams?
The
racist.
UCB theater, Keith. They don't have enough diversity, it turns out. And this one diverse girl felt a lot of microaggressions during her comedy classes. Like they would
She's
ask-
right. Well, she
She's
was
She's
right.
not the
Yeah.
only one.
That's right. And they would ask her to touch her hair, whatever the fuck they do. And
Well, I
And
hope
they,
that
there's certain classes over here at UCB that everybody's trying to get in.
Well, let
It's
me-
a special
let me
class.
say that-
And all those classes
Yeah.
that this young lady who spent her money on these classes to try to get in this top class, whatever, never got in. No black people get in these classes, apparently.
listen.
Well, they're good
improv
classes.
Oh, they're good ones.
improv classes.
I don't like that.
As I've said to Sherrod earlier,
The
improv
top groups,
class
the top groups, I mean.
is like hockey equipment. Most brown people are not interested in that shit.
No,
With good reason.
I tried to get in 1952. I tried to get my first.
Keith is an original groundling. Him and fucking Alan Alda started
He
together.
was part of the Undergroundlings. It was a segregated
The Undergroundling Railroad.
the Undergroundling Railroad.
I led
He was the
several.
head writer at Leave It to Beaver, and then he left. Break into improv.
Yeah.
I've led several blacks through the underground.
Kurt is one of those.
It was originally called,
Undergroundlings.
it was Amos, Andy, and Keith, but he proved too difficult to work with.
I know. When you think of how Amos and Andy invented improv to be this ungrateful.
Those
I want Bob and his characters to leave. Don't take your hat box out of
But
here,
then,
Bob.
how would you
You're
even
not going
think improv is such a thing for fucking rich kids? Like, only somebody with a fucking trust fund or like disposable income
Well, that's
takes
why
some
they-
classes.
That's why they
and then
progress.
doesn't back me when I go, why didn't you pay on a Friday night? Then you're charging for tickets.
Yeah.
All the people that were like,
Dirty shit.
I was a dickhead for saying that. They're all people that don't need the fucking money.
Right.
So who probably aren't brown people, right?
Right.
So that's how it's
now,
like
brown people, you mean Indian people? Because they consider themselves brown people. I've never considered myself a brown person, Kurt.
Keith,
thank you.
Just so you know
You're
that.
neither of those things.
Yeah, what would you...
All right, Jim, what would you consider me?
Well, here's the option. The right answer or the answer that gets me fired.
Keith, I don't have time to build a time machine and go back and call you when I need to. We live in certain modern times.
Oh, good God. Yes.
So UCB.
You're right about Indians, though. There's going to be Indians in there, but that's still like,
they pay for it. It's like it's
But the Indians are brown, though. They're brown. They consider themselves
well,
brown.
you know
baby.
what I mean.
Do you think that's the rich kid thing, improv class?
Oh, for the most part, I'm sure there's
if
some.
you're doing it in New York City,
I'm sure there's some scrappy young fucking street
in life.
improvers.
I don't know anything about it.
In life, who has to do the most improving? And that's black people.
I agree.
Always.
That's right.
I agree.
We always got to improv.
Because they
Shit.
refuse to prepare for anything.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't like that laugh. That's a big laugh.
Oh my God, that's the laugh that threw Chappelle out of his country. Chappelle had one laugh like that.
That's right.
A show was destroyed.
That's right.
Keith, here's the
That
deal.
laugh was
Exactly
followed.
right. I gotta watch
prepare
out.
all the news stories and everything on a show.
Sherrod, you
I
did it?
prepare everything every week.
So, Kurt, you
But the
just
joke
said
still
that
killed. The
for
joke killed. Give him the joke.
To get a racist joke
Just
out.
to get a racist joke out, he used that against his brothers.
I improv that joke just now.
Oh shit, he was unprepared.
It took a while for him to get to it. He had to pretend he was an ice cube first, and she shivered like an ice cube for
So
a
I
while.
love any movie that has a racist line in it. Attell will say the actor improv. He improv that one.
You never did improv, Jimmy? Never?
No, I was never good at it. I was too dirty, and I was never good at it.
It's a certain kind of person that does it, and I
did some
they don't
improv.
have a lot of black friends.
I didn't know it
telling you.
existed.
I did sketch and improv with
Well,
Jim
it's like-
Gaffigan's wife.
Like, look,
Did you?
if
Yeah,
UCB
for like a year or so.
If UCB was like,
When I first
we
started
don't want
comedy.
you in if you're black, like that's a reason to complain. But if it's like you have to hear corny comments or something like,
No, but if you pay your money like everybody else and you want to progress in this school, you should be able to, no matter what your color is.
You know what?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, yes, that.
That's what she was beefing about.
We need the National Guard outside of UCB, letting them in.
We have bayonets. We're gonna have soldiers with bayonets outside UCB.
Yeah, getting into UCB is the least
my
of our
God.
problems. I don't give a fuck about
let's
getting
do
into
that.
UCB.
We gotta shoot that.
Get the
With
governor-
Marina walking in with like a 50s
Marina
skirt.
holding their books against her chest. Ready to enter UCB.
Get the governor on the steps.
To do that.
We will never let them improv here.
Do you think Matt Besser would go along with that?
Do we
Like
have
dude from UCB, like dress up like
There
George
has to be a
Wallace.
kindly white character that
Ain't
helps
never
Marina.
gonna be no nigger improv is here.
That'd be great. He wouldn't do it, but we'll get somebody to do him.
Somebody else, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
We'll
has
get
to be
Jimmy
a
to do it.
sweet,
It's
like,
Jimmy.
white
No,
housewife.
you need a militant, a nice militant.
You listen to his southern
lead it.
voice.
I want to lead the
Yeah.
militant. One.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you need them to back up the.
And by the way you
peaceful.
improv, you've lost your mind.
They should be improving in the first
Fucking,
place.
we gotta have Godfrey. Godfrey did that great character.
Doing
He's
the
like,
white man's
the
devil
black
work.
man is born having the-
Improvisation. The white man's devil hands are all on you. We're doing
Who
it.
else do we know who improvs? The devil.
Oh, good God.
Jesus
Kurt, you did
Christ.
some improv, though, right?
No, but I did.
Never say no.
I did do poetry before.
What?
I did go to coffee houses and read poems before I did
No,
stand up.
even Karen just threw up a little. What?
Ah, Jesus. She's ready to break
But
up
I
with
mean,
Kurt.
listen, you can't. You can't really blame that on white people.
What's the
That's
poem?
What was the name?
Give
on
us,
it?
give
What was
us
the name?
one. Give us one of
The
the.
name on your poem.
I don't remember a single poem. I don't remember a single
A
one.
title.
line.
A title.
You have to remember something.
Yes, you do, Kurt.
Don't try to shun your
Yeah.
I
life.
remember.
Don't try to anger it all down. Give us that
I
sweet
didn't
poem.
tell none of you shit. First of all,
Yes, you do.
but I remember I had. They were all like. Like, they were like my stupid Facebooks. Like, one was about bike messengers because I hated
Make it less embarrassing.
No, that sounds beautiful.
I think Ted Bundy had something about bike messengers. Shut up, Kurt.
Ted Bundy was a man falsely accused.
It's true. It's true. He had a problem.
Pornography made him what he was.
Somebody stole the passenger seat from his brown Volkswagen, and that young girl got in against Ted's will.
Oh, my God.
Ted was trying to help, if anything.
He was a good man.
He was just trying to offer a ride.
Absolutely.
This is how people thank him?
Very underrated.
He's very handsome.
Smart guy, legal scholar.
I want to hear a poem, though. You got to give me something.
Yes.
I don't have to do shit.
What made you angry about bike messengers? If you just keep asking questions, he'll start saying rhyme.
Let's start it. Bike messenger, bike messenger.
What is that thing on your bike? It was a seat.
It's a real edgy subject. He took on a lot.
You pedal and you pedal.
No, it was like, you know what it was? It was a lot of whimsy in it and shit. You know?
Who's bringing the messages to you?
Yeah, no, it was very like...
Get angry, Kurt, come on, get angry.
I know, with that voice, Jesus.
Riding down the street, the street.
You pedal, I'm pedal.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't have to share my poems with you. I don't need none of you.
Who are you messaging?
I'm worth it.
Messaging.
Your wheel goes around and around. Where do you go?
How am I now? What was the poem we had Karen do of the girl's name was Belissa?
Oh, the rape poem?
Knock, knock, who's there? Rape poem. Rape joke.
That was
not fucking funny. That's who. The crowd goes,
Did she really do that?
it was like a slam poem. No, about rape.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
We had them do Karen and it was fucking
Karen
hilarious.
and Nick did their
Karen and Nick did
poems.
it.
And he did a male, what was it? Matthew Girth?
That's what's going on
We
those
have
campuses.
characters on here sometimes.
Slam poems.
You know what?
Good.
We maybe should have an improv class ourselves.
I think
now
we
that I
should do
think
an
about
improv class.
We do everything on here. And then
I
you're
like
not going to
that.
attack Bob Dibuono.
it. You do not come in here.
I'm not finished
Oh,
attacking
you're not going to
Bob.
attack. You're not going to attack Norm.
Don't be attacking me.
Oh, Rich. There we go.
You have the comedic timing of a softball machine. Okay? You stupid old Negro.
That's where you ran out of funny. Negro.
He didn't want to say what he was
Voss
thinking.
or Dibuono, you both stink.
That's some good boss, nigga. Voss was more
It is a good
famous.
boss. That's
Jesus
good
Christ.
boss.
But that's not like his boss. Voss is a bad boss.
He is the bad boss.
Yeah.
We got to get Voss on the show, too. We got to take a break, though. It's break time.
Already?
You got commercials?
Yeah, we got commercials. We got to pay
This
bills.
is a real shit.
It's a real
it's
show,
like a
Keith.
real show.
I'm
You
sorry.
attacked
It's a
it.
real program.
I'm sorry.
Apologize to the fans.
Ask Anthony Cumia over there.
You calling Nick Anthony Cumia?
Young Cumia. The Adventures of Young Cumia.
We saw all the employees in here. They had it whipped around when you said Anthony Cumia. They got a little nervous, I think.
We're going to get a memo now.
We're going to get a memo. We already got a memo.
All right, let's go to commercial.
I'm going to
And
commercial. Be right back.
Bob
Baseball.
Dibuono, more characters from Bob Dibuono.
Race Wars. We'll be right back.
Oh, by the way, I know what kind of, I know what kind of music he likes.
That was that big Graham. You know what I mean? Big boy from Outkast.
I loved it.
With the 8 Gram boys who produce and do a lot of songs that count together on this, and they got a new album coming out together. It's
That's what I'm
collabo.
talking about.
Bringing whites and blacks together.
I don't like that.
I don't like slow jams. I don't
like slow
It's just not the style of music.
It's not
I like.
appropriate.
That wasn't slow. That wasn't slow jam.
I just don't like slow jams.
That's slow jams.
You
mean you
just
get to
responding to Keith
contact
asking
with
for a
women.
slow
I like certain love songs. I just don't like the ones that play on BLS. Nothing but love. Ugh.
Yeah. Chocolate Sunday.
Never
Keith
liked
likes
it.
William Stevenson music.
That's not. No, I like when you get a girl, grip her up. And put them to the wall.
They call it
Take them
rape
to the
now.
wall.
You like to do the slow grind.
Slow grind.
Yeah, I get it. A little slow.
I do that to Motorhead.
You like the slow grind against the woman.
I had my special slow jam pants, my Z Cavaricis. Perfect. Slow jam
That
pants.
sound like the Spanish kid in my junior high school.
Tight on the bottom, baggy
Oh,
top.
yeah. That kid in my school, slow jam pants.
Slow jam pants.
Did they rip off? Did they got a tear fucking like basketball
No,
pants?
but it was just beautiful.
Cavaricci's, yeah, that's
Z
such an
Cavaricci's. I had to have slow jam with them.
They were big 80s pants, right?
Absolutely.
Z Cavaricci's.
When they say it like that, absolutely. I take my Z Cavaricci's and put them on, and I head to the party.
That's what all Guido kids wore.
Yes, yeah, they did.
A nice turtleneck with some Z Cavariccis.
And some Drakkar cologne.
Yeah, and then a fucking a necklace with an Italian
That's
horn.
a whole rape kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd have a mustache.
It wasn't considered it back then. Those were the good old days.
That's right.
Yeah. Dude, they
When you
all
can
had a
hold the girl
mustache.
down in your Z Cavaricci's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, these were popular, these fucking
Let me see
high-waisted,
them.
awful
Yeah.
pants.
I
Isn't
love
that
them.
what Keith wore on Star Search?
Listen,
Yeah.
those weren't even the worst
I
ones
wore
I've
my
ever seen.
Z's. I wore some tan Z's
Wait,
on Apollo.
get up
Yes.
Keith's.
Yes.
Get Keith's Star Search.
You wore
picture.
some Z's and got
It was
some booze.
Apollo.
Yeah.
He won them to Apollo.
I wore them at the Apollo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Papa do.
That same kind of style was up. It was Jabot's when we wore them.
Yeah.
Jabot jeans and pants.
I want to see Keith's high energy outfit that he wore on Star
Oh,
Search.
what's
It was
that?
awful.
That's my slow jam pants.
He like you fell into
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
energy
crayons.
It was just all the way
You
through.
like you had made love to a crayon box.
Because Sinbad told me to wear colors. He said, wear colors.
Don't ever take fashion advice from
What
Sinbad.
else was he going to say? That was
Did he
probably his
say
one
that?
answer to every question.
he
What
also-
about my money? Wear colors. There's one thing you got to know. Colors.
I'd rather take sex advice from Cosby than fucking clothing advice from Sinbad.
I'd rather take tax advice from Sinbad than fashion advice.
I'll never forget
Hope you take flying advice from John Denver. Fucking asshole.
Oh man,
Sinbad's doing Caroline's.
Sinbad is a
he's
monster.
I know
a
he is.
monster on that stage.
Don't get it twisted now.
I always tell you the story when I was in college
Yeah.
and we were freshmen, and they brought a comedian to the school, and like we heard that like Howard University they got like fucking somebody big that we wanted, and we got Sinbad, and everybody was pissed.
Really?
Before the show,
What
everybody
year?
was pissed.
Yeah.
This is like 91,
Oh, this
92.
is before A Different World came out.
No, this was after
This
Different
is right
World.
in, right
I mean,
in there. Right in
We
there.
didn't give a fuck about that.
That shows
white
you
boy.
this racist son of a bitch didn't
But that
watch no
was-
But he
black
don't know
show.
no better.
Hold
No,
on a
he
minute.
watched it, but he didn't. He thought
He
that
didn't
was.
watch
He thought that
Different
was
World.
crazy though, because he was on different. No, nobody cared about that.
Yeah, I thought it would drive you crazy.
We were into Biggie Smalls by then. Biggie's album was out, so
So how was he?
he destroyed.
He did, right? Yeah, he was
it
a
was
fucking
the funniest
beast.
shit I ever saw in my life. That motherfucker ripped through the crowd. He did a bit on Burger King pants, nigga. Burger King pants. Did they give you the Burger King when you worked there? It was the funniest shit I heard in my life. It was like 45-minute bit.
But that guy started out in like the park. Do you know that?
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of people worked at like Washington Square. Chappelle and
he
William
probably
Stevenson used
has
to have a
a
show in there.
significant stage presence, I would imagine, from.
He was a street performer.
Like,
Where did he
busking
go?
at
Where did he
comedy?
go though? Because he's back now. He's doing. I'm seeing his name. Like I saw his name
Yeah.
in Caroline's. Like where's he been?
He's been doing that
all
show.
comics that
The road.
take a fall.
Las Vegas.
But I mean, he's doing gigs or like
Yeah,
both?
absolutely. He's back.
He had
Sinbad.
that big show to the cruise ship that he did. And people make fun of it, but he does a cruise
No.
ship. He make a bunch of money from
He
that
did
shit.
the
I'd go
cruise
to
ship.
see
He did
Sinbad.
that. He would go to the island. I seen
Yeah.
him in around '88 with Anita Baker and Luther Vandross. He opened up 18,000 strong at the Spectrum in Philly.
The motherfucker's a beast.
Did Luther like him? What did he say in the limo on the way home?
It's like
Young,
riding with-
eager Keith, face in Luther's lap.
Oh, must have been like.
Slow jam this down your throat.
And I had my Z Cavaricci's on.
For a little while.
You had him around your ankles.
Oh, that's like
This
your
is what
Louis
Keith
Anderson.
was wearing. Please find a way to put this on the website. This is the fun-loving outfit
I
that
gotta
Keith
say-
was wearing when he blew
Yes.
Luther Vandross and on Star Search.
Is that Keith?
Yes,
That's Keith. Don't run away, Keith.
You know, everybody wore a Cosby rape shirt back then.
Well, he was more like Cosby than you think.
We all were.
Yeah, Sinbad was really. The people though he became the punchline though. Oh, Sinbad because of his name,
Yeah.
like Carrot Top
Yeah.
did.
Right.
And people forgot Sinbad was a good comic.
Sinbad was a great comic.
Great comic.
He was
Well, he did a
unbelievable.
bunch of movies that like
Oh, that
got
didn't work, right,
progressively,
yeah.
like,
Wait, did you lose to this dude, Keith?
Yeah, the big big tall skunky
And
bear
he was
man.
dressed like Sinbad too.
That's what it was, man.
didn't you tell
the white dude was dressed like Sinbad. Wait, how do I?
Don was Don McMillan, right?
Didn't
Don
he
McMillan.
ask if he could split the money with you if you guys
I
won
wasn't
and you
splitting no money. I'm from the
told
hood.
to
I
take
needed
his
all that
plan,
damn money.
suck
I'm
it?
splitting no damn
Oh
money.
yeah, that's what happened. Somebody said let's split the money,
And then-
Keith said no, and Keith lost.
What did I tell you? Always bet against Keith.
Immediately.
Look at the guy who won. He got more of a Sinbad situation
Who was
going
the
on.
guy? Yeah, what was this guy's name?
Don McMillan.
Don McMillan.
His
He's
victory
funny.
jump makes me so happy because Keith, he had just asked Keith right before.
When you see this guy's outfit,
Keith said absolutely not, and then he
Oh
took
my
it right.
God.
Look at the white dude.
Both
Look at that
terrible.
colorful fucking shirt.
But what I hated that I lost to that, Al Sharpton was one of the judges. How did I lose with Al Sharpton being one of the damn
Because he
judges?
recognized you from Tawana Brawley's chest.
I don't like how Jim answers like a game show contestant.
I wanted to buzz in first on that one.
Oh shit! I can drag Tawana Brawley into that.
Jesus Christ.
That's beautiful.
He's been holding that in like a belt.
Hey, I Wikipedia Don McMillan, and it says his genres are high-tech comedy. What the fuck does that mean?
He's still working.
What kind of comedy?
He's a
does he
funny
do?
dude, Don
High-tech
McMillan.
comedy?
Who?
The guy, Don McMillan, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he does corporate.
He's a
That's what
nice
that
fella.
means. I don't know.
Nice fella.
Yeah, he's
I
a
just
very
know I
good
love him
dude.
for defeating Keith and all.
Yeah.
It hurt, man. That would have changed my life right there.
How much money was it?
100,000 smiggy diggies.
Oh my God!
Wow.
And with inflation, you know what that would be today. That's probably $1 million.
You could have
Easily.
split it and had the Smiggies, and he could have taken the
He asked you
diggies.
to split it.
He wanted to split it, but
Yeah.
look, I
He
don't
said
split.
He
absolutely
said,
not.
Keith, how about
And
some
then-
diggies?
I don't split with white boys.
But basically, Don said,
Damn
look,
right you know.
Don said in 10 minutes, do you want 50 grand? And Keith said no.
Thank you, sir. No, thank you.
What?
That hurt. That thing haunted me for years. I felt bad.
It should haunt you now.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
No, Rich Franchese has the worst one. I thought.
What was that?
What
When he
happened?
was supposed to be the mob boss in Kick-Ass, but turned it down to open up his comedy club in Middletown, New York.
No.
Yeah, and it was the one time, like, you know, I think
Wait, who played that role then?
that famous British guy, the bad guy from the Sherlock Holmes movies with yeah.
Oh yeah,
Did
Eddie
they
Izzard?
offer it to
No.
him, or did he?
No, he
like,
had it. He had it. He's like, nah, I got to stay home. They were kind of mad he pulled out.
That's crazy.
So he told me a story, and it just like hurt me to hear it. Well,
Oh
like,
my God! What
yeah,
is
like
he
his
thinking?
wife at the time was mad at him or something. It was something, dude.
How long
No,
have you
he's
been
the
gone?
We get Rich on. We gotta get Rich on. 'cause
Oh, definitely,
He has
definitely.
the
He's got great
killer
stories.
stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
he
when
told me
He's
that.
funny, man. Franchise's
Colin-
really
Awesome.
funny.
That dude's awesome.
Colin
I
has
love
the funniest Rich Franchese story when that's when back when Colin was bartending and still doing
Yeah.
comedy and bartending the comic strip, and Rich Franchese was out there in the lobby, and he said Chris Rock came in there and just looked at Rich Franchese like this. Too big! Too big to get laughs! Too big! That's all he said every time he saw Rich Franchese. Too big to get laughs! Too big! You're gonna kick everybody's ass!
Well, that's the thing. He's a smart dude, and he looks like such a goddamn greaseball.
Yeah.
Such a meathead,
And he really is a
greaseball
smart.
look.
He wrote for SNL. I remember I was
Yeah.
trying to make my packet, and I was asking him advice, and he had like the funniest. He goes, "Yeah, try to write scenes where like two dudes kiss. They like that a lot." God damn it, if he wasn't
He's
right.
great. I love Franchese.
When I first started coming into the city, Franchese and Colin were hanging all the time. I'd go
Yeah.
to this comic strip with Florentine and Eric McMahon and fucking go to the diner with those guys after. But he was great, man.
Yeah, he's a
really
good
nice
dude.
guy.
Well, he would have
Really
been
nice
great
guy.
as that mob boss instead of
Yeah.
this weird skinny British guy they got.
What Middletown room?
It was. I
It's
did
closed
it.
now.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I was shooting
Cover?
Furry Vengeance with fucking
No.
Patrice. And I had to do Rich's Club, and I didn't want to pull out because it was just opening. So the night was a Saturday, we were off. So Patrice took Brendan Fraser to a black club, and fucking almost got into a fucking altercation in the parking lot
Really?
while I was in Middletown doing this. And yeah, it was just a fucking nightmare.
What?
Yeah, it didn't last the club though, unfortunately. That club really was a mess for everybody.
And Kick-Ass didn't last either. They're about to do the third one.
Are they that?
Yeah.
Was the
Well, he
mob
would've
boss
been
in the
dead.
second
Two
one?
already
though?
done.
No, the first one was very good.
Very
good.
good. Second one
That was the
So-
best one.
But he would have been picked as a mob boss in a lot of other movies based on that, I think. You know?
Yeah. So the other work would have came from that.
Oh,
Absolutely.
The story breaks my heart to hear him tell it.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a bummer. Sorry.
Hey, but Colin turned down fucking
Austin Powers. That's my favorite. He was going to play Scott Evil.
Hey, Colin turned down everything.
Yeah.
Colin has the greatest failing stories I've ever heard. You can never top him, no matter what you
his
think
De
your
Niro
bombing
birthday
is.
party story. When De Niro was at the cellar one night with his wife,
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I reminded his wife of Colin's bombing at the party. I'm like, do you remember when Colin did the birthday party?
Yeah.
She was like, oh. But Colin said it actually helped mend the fence with him and De Niro because they started talking. But I just wanted to make it
Oh,
fucking
De
hurt.
Niro was upset with him.
No, but just Colin had such an awkward, awful night.
He described it. It sounded brutal.
It was
He
on
said
top
he was,
of that. I remember what happened.
Like Christopher Walken was like disappointed in it, like looking at him like Jesus. Like just all these famous people just repulsed by
Harvey Keitel, Scorsese, of course, De
Oh,
Niro.
my God. All his heroes.
Robin Williams,
All
Billy
his
Crystal.
heroes.
He said Robin came out and laughed. He was the only one who was really, they came out and made
Robin
him feel
Williams?
better. Yeah, Colin said that Robin came out. He's like, oh man, just like having a comedian's laugh at another comedian's bombing moment.
Oh my God,
which kind of made him feel better.
That's a bad one.
That's a good one.
Scorsese.
There's nothing better though. That's so much better that I had a great set at De Niro's birthday party.
Yes.
Him spiraling and just bombing.
It sounds
Did he
like
lash
a bad
out,
crowd.
or was he just calmly
No.
bombing? He never lashes out.
He
Colin,
fucked up
right?
because Tough Crowd was on at the time, and he said that Grace had wanted to introduce him and say, hey, look, I asked this guy to come and do a few jokes for Bob's birthday, but Colin said I was so arrogant that I just said, no, I'll just walk on.
He thought he was doing Louis C.K. his way up. No introduction, just drop the mic.
But not knowing that if his wife had introduced him and
It
said,
would've
this
been
is
so
something,
much better.
Right.
I asked him to come here and tease Bob a little, they would have been so happy because it was a part of the festivities. But they're like, why is this jerk off insulting De Niro? He just went up and insulted him.
That's so incredible that he...
Good for him.
Yeah.
He got what he deserved.
Was De Niro laughing at
No,
least?
he wasn't. He thought Bert Lahr was insulting him. He's like, why?
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. It's such a long, brutal story, dude.
Shit.
It's the punchlines in it
It's
are
like
so
a
great.
who's who of people just hating Colin while he's doing
It's like Hollywood stars fucking like
all
it's brutal.
all the greats all
All
realize.
the greats. Some
They
gone
hate it.
now. Some gone and you can never recover.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have the greats than people in your neighborhood just hate you.
I agree. I agree. I'd rather bomb in front of Oprah than bomb in front of the nigga who stole my bike when I was 8 years old.
What if Oprah was that?
Exactly.
Now that you mention it.
That's what made Muhammad fight. He got his bicycle taken. You from that story?
But it's true, just knowing one person in the crowd that knows you from when you were small, and then you lose, they're just like, yeah, that's what we thought.
And
We
plus
thought
people-
you stunk.
Yes, and people who know you always want to sit up front.
Yeah, and their dumb faces
dumb
just
face.
staring at you, watching you crumble. Oh.
And they've told their friend that they're good friends with you, and then when you're bombing, your son comes. Did you ever bring a date? I hate having a date come to the show. Did you ever have a date come and bomb in front of your date?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I did. At the Apollo.
Oh.
She left with Sinbad.
I went on after Tracy Morgan had slayed, and I had a date with me, and it was my birthday, and Tracy Morgan killed, people were pulling on his clothes when he got, nobody wanted to follow him. And and then, somebody went on in between, and they didn't do that great. And then I went up, when you have that feeling like you're watching a crowd, you're like, let me handle it.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me show them how this works. I'll be nice about it, but let me go up and take over, So my dumb face, I really thought I was going to go in there and be like, let me bring back Tracy's level of kill, And then I went up there, they didn't care for a single thing I said.
Yeah.
It was like wild bombing, high octane, just pulsing.
Furious 7 of
You can't even step off the stage properly. Your depth perception is affected. You're just holding on to things, Oh my God.
It's a lost depth perception. I don't know exactly that.
But the big difference is you still get laid.
No, I don't know. The guy was pretty grossed out afterwards. We had the kind of banter leading up to my
bombed with that
bombing.
Jew voice she does. That's not good either.
We had the kind of banter leading up to my bombing. It was just that fun loving.
She can still get laid when he's start from down there.
No, I had it in the back. I killed it stand up New York. I killed, and I was with this girl. I had a gap between shows.
Right.
and my last one was closing out the comic strip. And
that can be brutal on the weekends.
The deal was fucking set, man. I should have just canceled my spot.
Yep. You don't know. Every comic, when you kill, go.
Yeah, you get to the strip and you see Maceo and then Kurt.
I'm like, let me bring this bitch to
it
my
wears
office.
off.
Yeah, it wears off in a heartbeat.
Yeah, let me go
5 minutes.
destroy. I'll just show her how it's done in one more spot, and then
how'd you do with the strip?
Dude,
you got what you deserve, rookie.
Yes.
It got so ugly, and then I got borderline Kramer with these 2 fat black bank ladies.
That's my aunt, sir.
Yeah.
I got borderline
One of them goes,
Kramer.
"You corny," and I was like,
"Oh,
shut the fuck, dude." I was.
Did you say you two Negro?
I went like that. I mean,
yeah,
like
there's no borderline Kramer. You went full Kramer, you son of a bitch.
No, I didn't. Kramer was said to
No, that's his way of saying I went Kramer, but that nobody was videotaping. I said everything he said, and no one videotaped
actual nigger for it to be Kramer, do you not? Or
Yes,
am I wrong?
you do. Yes, you do.
Well, you can throw around cool and a jigaboo too. Don't try to get all.
I didn't use none of those. No. I didn't use none of that.
Think it?
You two fat colored bitches.
Okay, that's your right.
Even if they're plenty, you think it.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just making sure that's your right. You can think it.
I think it when they say good show.
If I told you if I don't get excellent service at Wendy's, I think it. No, I fucking it was such an awkward, ugly, like back and forth.
Right.
Dude, this chick was like repulsed. She was like, "What was that?"
At the end?
Yeah. Oh man, did I fucking pull my way right out of that pussy?
I seen Kurt do the Russell Simmons show in L.A.
Right.
And it was like
that Wednesday show?
Well, whatever it was.
Wednesday night?
It was a show that was filmed. I forget what it's called.
That was bad.
Oh, the film. Okay.
It was like the front offensive line of the Cowboys. These fat black chicks was on there. They said, he's not good. And they put their headphones on and start dancing.
I didn't even see it. I mean, thank God. If I had seen that would have thrown me for a loop.
Wow.
But the first show, I was on it was, JB Smoove was hosting, and I had a feeling the crowd was going to not be good because... But I must say, when they cut it, when it came out on TV, it looked fine. I was like, oh, thank God. But fucking, yeah, JB came out, and like, all the other shows, by the way, he came out and the crowd ate it up, and it was cool. But the first show, they sucked so bad, and they weren't responding to him at all. Like
to JB.
Where you're like...
Did they heckle him or just not respond?
They just were like, whatever.
They didn't care.
They didn't care.
I think
At the
I was
comedy
on
show?
I think I was on that show, too.
I was not. No, Eric Andre took it worse than me.
Yeah, Eric Andre took it.
No. I went after Eric Andre. So Eric Andre...
He bombed?
Used up what was left of their patience for white people. I'm not lying to you. He used it up.
But he's not white.
Bombed. They actually just stared at him like, what in the shit? You know, because he's like,
I never saw him on stage.
I like him in his show and shit. Yeah.
But
I just imagine a black crowd going like, what the fuck is this supposed to be?
That boy not right in the head.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
He's a mix, though, right?
Those girls put their headphones on, and they were
and so they grew in front of kids.
They were like,
they didn't want to hear what Kurt had to say.
I couldn't even see Kurt.
Yeah, they didn't even see me.
That's even more painful when your bomb starts off their party where they,
No,
like,
I didn't even see what he's talking about, but I would have been, if I had seen that, it would have been a full Kramer. I praise Jesus that he closed my eyes
you
to that.
blacked out to it.
To that bitch dancing. Oh my God.
It was fat black bitches. Just five.
I mean, they couldn't have been juicier targets.
Were you laughing?
Sweet hate crime.
I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard.
That's what happened to me. They danced against me.
God bless.
I announced it. I was like, somebody give me the advice. Say the most honest thing that's happened. That comes to your head if you're bombing. And so I was like, I'll just say the most honest thing.
Who said that to you?
Which was Greg Giraldo
Did
told me
Kramer say that?
And it didn't work.
It didn't work, did it?
I went, no, not at all.
What did you say?
I said... I just started stand-up, and I said, they already hated me, so they didn't fucking want to hear what my bottom line honesty was. I said, it's my 23rd birthday tonight, and this woman goes, 23 years of not being funny.
Wow.
Get that lady a contract.
Slowly high-fived her entire table. I saw it in slow motion, this barrage of high-fives, and then they stood up and did a little, Chinese fire drill around their table.
Now I got to give that one
around.
to them. Because, first of all, just the way you said it.
They won.
She didn't go, I'm 23. She goes, it's my 23rd birthday.
I stunk so bad.
In the 23rd year of my life, I did comedy. Yeah, God
23
bless them.
years and not being. Oh,
Yeah, when you bomb, you should just get off and leave.
Just leave.
Well, we just stayed and try to get the victory.
You know who that woman was?
Well, if it's a recording,
Taraji
if
B.
it's for
Henson.
TV,
She's
like,
cooking
dude,
now on Empire, that black woman who yelled at you.
I would
so
go.
everybody can be something.
If that would happen to me now, like I would go off-road in a minute and fuck your TV taping. You didn't warm the crowd up for me properly, so I'll take
you would lose it.
I'll take the time. Well, no, it's not that. But I'll take the time I need. I'm gonna fucking call that bitch. I'm gonna have to bring order to this because you didn't, and go over my time. That they're like, make sure you have 7 minutes. Like that's what they put. So you have that pressure on you while this big bitch is dancing. So I didn't even acknowledge any problem. I just plowed ahead because I'm like, they can edit later.
Right.
But really, I wish I had like addressed it. I could have like probably won.
Kurt, they did some of the sweetest moves off of your bomb. They was really
They was doing snake.
Yeah, it wasn't a fair bombing though.
Good. I'm glad they danced on your fucking comedy grave, Stephen.
Yeah, that sounds really appealing. Do you want to go to L.A. and do a fucking Russell Simmons stand-up special?
Yeah, I mean, listen, ultimately it's my fault for saying yes to Russell Simmons' white jams.
Because you think the black people are going to be like this. He's good. He's
No,
one of
I
us.
thought, hey,
I'll take his stuff.
I need to get $1,200 for a TV appearance.
He thought he was the coach in White Shadow.
Do you think he thought he was going to Ken Howard the audience? Fucking, I'll salami them.
Kurt worked the Laugh House in Philly, which had a lot of black folks in there.
I did that
so he
room.
probably like, I got this.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I've done this before.
Yeah.
I just thought because it was a TV taping, it would be fun. I thought because of White Boys in the Hood, it would be an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
White Boys in the Hood was not
That was a
hard.
good special.
Like, it was very easy. I was like, oh, it's a TV taping, so everyone's going to probably
No, I
behave.
did that taping
And
too.
we're going to have a great show.
No,
Hey, it's going to be like a Live at Gotham, probably. Everyone came out to have a great time, right, guys?
When you hear the
Everyone appreciates all kinds
when
of
you hear the
comedy
host
here.
go and no booing, you're like, oh, this is gonna suck.
No, when I saw
Whatever you
JB,
do, don't boo.
JB, dude, and also JB was wearing these crazy like riding crop boots that were hilarious.
Right.
And he was like coming out and just they're looking at him like,
We don't get it.
yeah. Like that's
Because
not
JB
good.
came out like they should know him.
They should
Right?
know him.
No.
They
You
should.
gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
No.
Let me tell you something. Those 3 fat whores.
No. It
I
was
shouldn't have to earn shit.
It was about
Five
five of them.
There's 5 of those
And
fucking.
they formed a Soul Train line.
Let me tell you something.
I wish we had
Those
footage.
fucking fat taser targets. I shouldn't have to earn shit from them. Fuck them.
What you did learn, though.
I
What
hope
you did
Precious
learn.
is a true story about each of their lives.
It was 5 Preciouses, nigga, and they beat you into submission.
I hope they had a dumb baby with
But they're
that
like,
fucking.
nah, man, fuck this white boy. And he was in it.
I hope they just. Yeah.
I think they did the first beginning of a stinky leg.
Right?
Put a stinky leg on.
Those bitches gave me a stinky leg. Oh my God. I will not suffer that.
If it was
Or
back in the
stinky
day, would you have written a white street poem against them?
I would have, no, back in the day I would
When you're
have
during your
not
poetry
associated
years.
with those kind of people.
Stop it. That's all you're associated with.
Yeah, no, I mean, I whatever. I hope their mom, Monique, just abused the shit out of them. You know?
They were right, though. You wasn't ready, and they showed you wasn't ready for that.
I was, actually, I was way beyond that and shouldn't
Listen
have
to
done
me,
it.
Kurt. I was in the room. Those girls had every right to dance.
Thank you, Keith.
It was not. They had no
For
right to
God's
dance.
sake, their song was on. You bombing.
Yeah.
I was the best thing on that fucking show. Trust me.
Yes. Whatever gets you to sleep, Kurt.
Yes.
It gets me to sleep very soundly, sir.
I've never seen
I
someone.
can sleep fine knowing I did a job well done.
I've never seen someone bomb the audience into dancing before.
Really? Never one time?
No, bad. You got a bomb to let 5 fat girls do the stinky leg on you.
It's like, well, you guys are doing the Running Man, so that's my time.
Listen, you don't actually have to bomb. You just have to show up and not be utter fucking horseshit they wanted to hear. It's not the same thing necessarily.
I see
Take
you
your
guys.
bomb. Kurt's not accepting this bomb, Sherrod.
Dabba, I'm having the same breakdown from that girl that I fucked. Dabba jabba, I don't know what that is. Go fuck yourself, bitch.
Well,
That bitch would have danced on anything that wasn't utter fucking. Take your pick if not a fake name. What, his name ain't Grenade Face? I want to hear it.
Well, I see you guys doing a Cabbage Patch, so now my time is
I
up.
like Cool Bubba Ice. That's my man. I don't know what that shit is.
Yes.
What did he say?
Don't throw
Yeah.
Cool Bubba Ice under the bus. He's a fucking brilliant comic.
Exactly.
You're right.
You made them happy.
Yeah. Think about it that way.
You kicked off the after jam.
I made them dance. That's not more happiness.
You're just a guitar act with no guitars.
I should be a ukulele act. Hold on, you just hit a good point. Why don't I have a kazoo for most of my acts?
Oh my God!
I am just an old.
All this.
Listen, I'm just an old accordion comic trying to make my way.
Well, let's talk about the Pope a little. We got to bring the Pope. The Pope's in town.
Gaffigan's performing for him.
Who?
Jimmy Gaffigan is doing the Mass in Philly. I think he's, believe it or not, warming up for that because he's known as a Catholic comic.
Oh, right.
And Philly?
In Philly.
Those Philly animals, I can't wait.
He's going in the church with the Pope.
I can see black women dancing now.
I know. Hope somebody
They're
doesn't.
revving up that stinky leg.
I hope the Pope doesn't bite Jim's hand thinking it's the body of Christ, that fucking pale idiot. But that's fucking...
He does have a wafer complexion.
He sure does.
That's not a good gig.
Yeah, Pope likes him. He thinks he's the Holy Ghost.
I had somebody
That's
drive
pretty
me.
awesome, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I've never heard of a comedian doing that. That's the most...
I don't want to open up for no damn.
I would not.
That's why he doesn't want you to open up for him.
I'm saying, fuck yes. The Pope asked if he's seen Back
Tell
in
the
the
Pope I
Bus
said no.
Yeah, tell the Pope I'm busy. I got a spot.
I asked my manager to call the Pope ahead of time.
He's in New York tomorrow. They get in New York tomorrow. Oh, tonight.
I know, because his
Tonight.
cab
He's going to New
driver.
York tonight.
No, he's flying in tomorrow.
Thursday at 5.
Okay, Thursday's right. Thursday.
But that's an
It's
amazing
going to shut
gig.
down the whole city, though.
Yeah.
Definitely Manhattan.
That's not an amazing gig. Open up for the Pope.
To do stand up in front of the biggest dignitary in the world? Yes. I'm not saying you have to like him, but he still is who he is.
It's not.
hold on.
I do like the Pope.
It's a tough gig. I mean, it's a tough gig.
Out of all the popes, this is my
I
favorite
agree.
Pope.
I know. This is my favorite,
Sure.
too, although, let's be honest, we both relate to Benedict a little bit more. But, I mean, that's a hard gig,
Stop
man.
calling me ugly. People call me Pope Benedict when I go out. Hold on, Sean. Let's ask what either Dr. Phil or Matt Dillon
I think Rich
about
Voss.
the Pope.
Let's see what Voss has to say about the Pope.
Voss. Hold on, let me set
I
it up
do
in a
want to
way
hear
Keith
Matt
hates.
Dillon.
First of all,
wait.
That's the Voss.
Go
That's the
ahead.
Voss.
Go ahead.
Voss is a Jew. He doesn't care about the Pope.
But
Matt
still, he
Dillon.
can still show respect. His daughter.
I have no respect for the Pope, okay?
Why?
Okay.
Because I don't follow what he talks about, so who cares?
But ain't Bonnie's a Christian.
Yeah.
His daughter's Christian.
Yeah, she's also got a flat ass, okay?
Oh man, Rich.
I want to hear what Matt Dillon thinks
Yeah, me
about
too.
the Pope.
All
Matt
right.
Dillon.
Yeah, what's up, man?
See, it's like channeling.
Yeah, I'm actually a very good Christian.
Shut
I
up,
grew up liking the goddamn Pope, man. He kicks ass.
Do it to Keith's face. So,
So
we
you
can
happy
see
the
it.
Pope's coming to New York tomorrow,
Keith
Matt?
wants to put on headphones and dance while you do this.
Let the guy dance, man.
Thanks, Matt Dillon.
75 years old. Let him do it, man.
Now you're a religious dude, Matt.
Yeah, I grew up Catholic in New Rochelle, New York.
Okay.
So I tried. I go out, I don't go to church every day, just every holiday when they give out the most bread.
Okay.
Really? The most?
Yeah.
Is that what that's called? The bread?
Yeah, bread of Christ.
Anybody want to know? Anybody want to know what Jack Nicholson thinks of the Pope?
Hey, Jimmy, what is Jack Nicholson
Tell me what
doing?
Jack
let's hear
Nicholson
you.
Hey, here's Johnny. Give me some wine.
Great impression.
Benedict, I'm home. So when do you think maybe we should take Benedict to the doctor?
Unbelievable, Jim. Unbelievable.
Jimmy, that's a good impression.
That was the best impression tonight, okay?
You want to watch the ball game? Just put your crucifix up in the air. Show Mary Magdalene you can do it.
Nailed it. You nailed it.
Absolutely. Man.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
that is amazing. I was doing
You
that
still
same
got it,
impression
Jimmy.
when they were dancing on me.
Oh, the girls were
I
dancing?
was doing Jimmy's exact perfect impression of Jack Nicholson.
You nailed it, man.
I thought it'd be a real icebreaker.
Anybody can make you a crowd boo, but who's that bad to make a crowd dance?
Yeah.
That's why I say it's an unfair call, but whatever.
You bombed into another genre of entertainment.
So there you go. I got a lot of stuff going.
Oh my God!
I got a lot of watermarks.
I think that's what kept you from winning that damn Emmy.
Is that one dollar?
Yeah.
Do you think they tallied that up into the? I'm telling you, the final edit was fine. Did they get the
Viola
original?
Davis was one of those women who danced at your fucking concert. That's Viola. She remembered.
Yeah,
that's brutal. How long ago was that?
it was 2011.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's not a long time ago.
4 years ago.
It still lives in your heart and your mind, don't it?
I didn't even remember until Keith said remembered it happily. Keith was like, I got a happy memory.
You can't see it on the tape though, on the video.
Say it again.
You can't see it on the video. Like when you watch the video of his set, you can't see it.
edited it out.
No.
It was way in the back. I was sitting way in the
That's why I
back.
did my set.
I thought they were in the front row.
No, I was way in the
okay.
back. These girls were right in front of me, and they just got up.
Were they enjoying Kurt?
Not they.
No, they didn't care.
They forgot he was on the.
They wished him off, actually.
I didn't see any of it, I swear to God.
5 fatties dancing. That's awesome.
Can you imagine?
I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
It did make me happy, Kurt.
Sounds like my prom.
How awful is it in
Keith
front
was
of
having
a
swirls and
date?
enjoying the whole thing.
How awful is it in front of a date to have a girl go, "You corny"? Oh,
I've had it all.
That's
the girl on a
worst.
date with you said that to you?
No, he said one of the black
no.
women said that to him that he was corny.
And that's when the girl.
Dude, I'll tell you what, it's so funny if, because it always gets me when I don't think I'm bombing. Like, I think I'm doing fine. So that's when it comes out of nowhere. Like, if I'm already bombing, it doesn't hurt. I'm like,
Right.
oh, yeah, they all hate me, so obviously. But they always catch me with it, like, just like a quick shovel to the head, like, I'm like, I got this crowd right where I want. You corny! Oh. And that's it. And it is a fucking, like, it's hard to not get, like, but now they couldn't get me with that.
Right.
I had the Mom's Mabley, one with Clarice, what's her name, who was on the Cosby Cosby's mom.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Clarice, whatever her name is. And I'm opening up for her for a show in Philly, and I'm just bombing. Sweat is pouring. I'm bombing. I'm still trying to give it my all.
Is she a comic or a singer?
She does it. She's an actress.
Oh. Actress, yeah.
She was the mom that played the mom on the Cosby Show.
Oh.
And
played Bill Cosby's mother.
Bill Cosby's mom. And I'm on there, and this woman, I can just hear the revolutions of a fan. Baby, you getting on my nerves.
What, she said that?
Yes.
Oh, my God. There's something about that voice where it's like
so good.
It's like a lunch lady authority voice. That you have to,
Wait, when
like
did she
she's the
say it to
oracle.
you?
I'm getting on her nerves.
When did she say it to you?
This was a long time ago.
You know, when you walked off, she said it to you?
No. While I was on. I'm talking.
Oh, she said it during the over the loudspeaker?
Yeah, that's how quiet and calm the room.
During my
She can say it in a soft, sensible voice. She didn't even have to yell.
Our church fan sounded like fucking airplane wings going. That's how quiet. Like,
baby, you getting on my nerves. There's no comeback to that.
That is too much. She was right though.
Absolutely.
It was like an old person crowd, by the way, too.
All my bombings. There have been a lot.
I give you that.
It sucks when you start to have a good set and you know, like you were saying, Kurt, and you think it's going well, and then you know it turns, but you're not able to accept it yet. You know, when your shirt starts to feel dumb, you're like, oh, this felt like a fine shirt. You're like, ah, why did I wear this stupid shirt? It just makes you doubt
I thought
your
the set
choices,
went very
you know?
well until Keith said anything, to be honest with you. I had it chalked up as another win for Kurt. So this was all news to me.
You mean you didn't know you were bombing while you were on stage?
No, not at all.
You had no idea.
I didn't see those girls dancing. Keith told me. Keith was so happy. Tell me later. But,
how do you know what happened? Keith could have walked up and just started freaking on him.
No, he could have been right.
You don't think he started the after
What do you
jam?
mean I could have been right? I was there, Kurt.
There's a possibility.
I think Keith started beatboxing.
Allegedly, 5 fat bitches stood up.
We've got to consider Keith's claims, sure. But, who's to say? But
well,
he's a known drinker, so there's quite a few swirls in.
He has some swirls in him.
Keith dancing.
I heard he was beatboxing. That's why the girls got him and started dancing.
I don't see why Keith had to beatbox over me.
All right, we got this. That's it. The show's done. We're done, so.
Oh, wow.
So what's going on, Jim? You got something coming up?
Yet?
We're not done. We're not fucking done.
No, you're right.
Listen,
we got 2 minutes.
You exposed me as a xylophone comic. Is that
I'll be in Michigan.
There you go. Let Jimmy get to where he's going to be.
I'll be in Michigan Friday, Mill City Nights 2 shows, and then one the Andiamo Theater in Detroit Saturday.
What's the Michigan show? Where's that?
Mill City Nights. It's called.
Mill City
It's
Nights.
Club 2 shows, or it's a Rock Club 2 shows.
Oh, nice. All right, Keith, Rachel?
What's going on?
We're wrapping up. This is the wrap up.
Oh, this is the wrap up? Well, look, man. Keith Robinson, baby. Everywhere.
Boom.
Check it out. Get my damn DVD. Get my fucking CD. Get my
record,
IUD.
your record?
Oh my God! You said I should sell CDs outside of Best Buy. Check out my hip hop.
No, go to Hulu. Check out Back of the Bus Funny. Keith Robinson. Check that shit out.
I'll be at the Toronto Just for Laughs Festival this week. If you go to my Twitter at Rachel Feinstein, I'll have all the show info.
And Kurt, what music festival are you doing comedy?
It's gonna
be a lot of dancing.
I'm at the Seattle Conga Fest.
Yeah, I'll be at Bonnaroo on the main stage.
No, not I'm at Bonnaroo X. It's a slightly smaller Bonnaroo.
Welcome back, dummy. I missed you last week.
Yeah, I missed out on. I wanted to meet Rachel Yucatel.
She was great. She'll be back on. Hopefully. If
Yeah,
the surgery
did the
went great
operation
yesterday.
work?
I got to talk to her.
Oh, I hope they fixed her.
Oh,
She's
I
pretty.
hope they fixed her.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said nothing but good things about you, Jimmy.
She was nice.
Yeah, she was very nice.
You son of a
Is she
bitch.
nice?
Yeah, Jimmy went on a blind date with him.
You want a blind date?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right after that she got the brain surgery.
Yeah, she had her head examined.
I knew something was wrong when I didn't swipe.
Yeah, when I swiped right, I immediately called the doctor.
Is this a neurological problem? It's like my eyes and hands aren't connected anymore.
That's the end of the race for us, man. We going out with Boss Skaggs, Held to Pay. This going no? What happened to the song?
I'll say I deserve my bombing and admit it right here and now.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? I thought about it.
Okay, Amnesia, Keith. We're going out with Amnesia from Keith Richards. Keith Richards' new song.
Clean like Steve
Amnesia, good song.
I have never heard it.
I know it's brand new. You're gonna love it.
Play it. What, Keith? I wasn't in 9/11.
Follow the guys on Twitter at Sherrod_small and at Kurt Metzger.